Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to go thrift shopping and I'm taking you guys along to show you everything that we picked up while we were there. And then I'm going to do a little thrift haul at the end of this video. So this place that we went to has an upstairs and a downstairs. And we started on the first floor with all the kids' clothes. And this section was pretty easy to sort through. Everything was relatively organized and it wasn't too tightly packed, so I was able to find a bunch of clothes for my son. And at this point in our shopping trip, everything was still pretty calm. The kids were entertained with everything that was going on around them. Jacob was sitting in the cart. And then about the time we had to start going upstairs, everything got kind of crazy and chaotic because this store is just kind of like a maze. It just doesn't end. There is so many rooms that go into other rooms, and with the kids running around, it was just crazy. But luckily, we only saw 3 other people while we were in this thrift store. So after we were done downstairs, we had to leave our cart at the bottom of the stairs and go upstairs, where we found some boots for the kids, and we found so many other things up there. The upstairs section of this thrift store was a little bit harder to shop in because it was so full of clothes, and a lot of them were so tightly packed that I couldn't even really see what was there. And then in other sections, the lighting was pretty terrible, so you couldn't really see what you were looking at. So by the time we were done, it was probably 2 hours later, and we had to carry all of our things down the stairs and then make our way all the way to the front of the store to find a cart, which was also crazy because I had my arms full of a kicking toddler and all of our things that we found. But we made it out of the store, got our things all packed up in the car, and headed home. Alright, well, it's a few days later and we are finally recovered from our crazy thrift shopping trip. So let me unpack the bag and show you guys what we got. And here is our bag of stuff. A very successful shopping trip. I was trying to do some shopping for the fall because my family and I are going out west where it's going to be a lot colder. So I was looking for like flannel shirts and nice thick cotton shirts for when it's cold. And I didn't really find as many as I wanted to, but I did find some nice ones. We got this little coat for Jacob. It is from the brand Old Navy. And I like it because it has a cotton lining in the front, and then it also has a thinner cotton lining on the inside. So it'll be a nice little fall coat, probably not so much for winter. I got my daughter one of these for fall, winter about 3 years ago, and she ended up wearing it for probably 2 to 3 years, and this past winter it was finally too small, so it lasted a long time. That's why I like the cotton fabric, because it doesn't snag as easily as like polyester would. So I got this for $4, which I thought was a very good price, probably the best priced item that I got today. I also found this cute little shirt. It says Tractor Pull Champion with a little tractor on it. It is from the brand Jumping Beans, and it is 100% cotton. I like to buy things that are made of cotton rather than polyester because I personally do not like how polyester fabric feels on my skin, and I think cotton helps to keep you a lot warmer. So that is mostly what I got today. I also got this cute little flannel shirt from the brand Carter's. I like these little, the ones with the snaps on the bottom because it helps to hold their body heat in better than if it was just open. Then we got this cute little pajama set from Old Navy. It is new with tags. I thought this would be nice for Jacob to wear like when we're camping and at night it gets a lot colder out in Idaho. So this will be nice for him to have. It is marked new at $15 and the Goodwill had it priced at $9. I got this cute little tie-dye sweatshirt. This is from the brand Abercrombie & Fitch and it was $8. I love these for just lounging around the house or throwing over a t-shirt and, you know, going to town or whatever in the fall, and you can even like put a coat over it and it'll be good for winter time. Then I got this pair of pants from American Eagle. I like these because they have a stretchy waistband and then they also have the extra pockets on the side. I put these on and they are so comfortable. I actually have several pairs of pants from the brand American Eagle that I thrifted, and they just last forever and they're all really comfortable. After I came home, I did see that the bottom of the pants have a little stain and just a little tear, but it's not a big deal. It probably won't even be noticeable when they're actually on. And these were $10. And for the fall, you know, you have to have the flannel button downs or any kind of button down for layering. I think these are so cute to wear with like maybe a white shirt underneath or a black shirt, or even gray would look good with this one. This is from the brand Maurice's and it was $10. I was super excited about this one because I felt it and I was like, ooh, so warm. It's like, it feels like cotton fabric. But then I came home and it's 100% polyester. So I'll probably pass this on to someone else. This doesn't really have a brand, it just has an M for medium, I'm assuming, and it was $6. Then I found this gray diaper bag. I'm not really sure how to pronounce this brand, but I love this diaper bag because it has kind of like a padded front section where it has like a pad on both sides, and the reason I like this is because if we go somewhere for the weekend, or even if I need to, you know, go to the library or something with the kids, I can put my laptop in here and I don't have to worry about it getting beat up while we're driving around or if we're traveling. And then it also has lots of room for clothes and diapers and wipes and all that good stuff. It is really dirty. You can see on the front here it's really brown. So you can see that somebody used it. It doesn't really have that much wear to it, but it is really dirty. So after I scrub it, I'll probably start using it because it looks kind of gross. This one was $8. And then I got this little field bag for my husband. He likes to, you know, go walking in the woods and go do his thing. So I thought this would be nice for him to have to put his stuff in. It's made of like a really heavy canvasy, cottony fabric. I don't know what it is. And I couldn't find any like tags or markings on it. I don't know where it comes from or what brand it is, but I thought it was nice. It has a lot of different little pockets and stuff. And the straps are interchangeable. You can use it for like a backpack, or you can switch out the back snaps. So I thought that'd be cool for him. And then I also found him a pair of cargo shorts. These are the ones that he likes with the pockets, and they're a little bit longer. I have a really hard time finding these at thrift stores. Usually I just find the more dressier shorts with like without pockets and stuff. They're from the brand Lee and I gave $5 for them. So the only thing that I was able to find for Susanna is these little boots. They look like they're pretty much brand new. There's hardly any like scuff marks or anything on them. And the inside looks like it hasn't really been worn a lot. They were $8, which I thought was a really good price for these. Unfortunately, I'm not usually able to find really warm clothes for Susanna at thrift stores because a lot of the girls section is just like frilly, lacy, pink stuff that looks really nice, but It's not very warm. So usually I just go to the boys section and look for maybe some grays, some greens and blues that will keep her warm, but will also look nice. We found this little snack cup for Jacob so that he can have his snacks in the car without spilling them all over. And then we found this pack of spoons. I bought it for Jacob so that he can eat, because he's really starting to want to sit in his high chair and eat by himself during mealtime. This was $3, and it has some spoons in it that I'm not going to use, so I'll just give these to Susanna and then she can play with them. And then it also had these little, I don't know what these are, from Newbie. I thought they might be like teether things. I don't really think they're spoons, but I don't know. And then he likes this one. It's pink, but he doesn't care what color it is, so he uses this one for eating. I haven't really tried giving him this one because it's really soft, and I don't know if that would work very well. We also found some pull-ups. I think they're pull-ups. These are Jacob's next size, so I thought we would probably use them at some point. We do use cloth diapers most of the time, but for night times I like to use Pampers just so that I don't have to get up during the night and change a diaper. I think there's 9 of them in here, and it was $3. The last thing that I found was these little rain boots for Jacob as well. They look like they're brand new. Jacob was wearing them already, as you can see, so they are dirty on the bottom. I think that every little boy and girl should have a good pair of rain boots so they can go splashing in puddles if they want. So that's what I got these for this fall. Sometimes when it rains a lot, like in October, it gets really muddy out there, so these are going to be nice to have to keep his pants from getting all muddy and to keep his feet nice and dry. These were $7. Well, that is everything that we got when we went thrifting. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next week.